Hi everyone, it's Sarah from Plan Sarah Plan, and welcome to my December setup plan with me. I'm going to be completely changing this color scheme and using a sticker kit from my shop, Plan Sarah Plan. This is a little deco freebie that has nativity characters and little houses. This kit's called Small Town Christmas. And there's another little freebie of a manger scene and deco stickers, dashboard stickers, and month view stickers. So none of this is that beautiful lime green that you see on the page. So I'm going to totally change it. We're going to be filling out the month view, this dashboard, this notes page, and this notes page. And we'll start with the month view. This is an Erin Condren Life Planner. It's a 7x9 coiled version. There are lots of different versions, but this is one that I really like. It seems to work best for me. And if you want to try Erin Condren, there is a $10 off referral link for you in the video description below. And it's beautiful enough on its own that you don't need to put any stickers or decoration in it at all. But this is just a hobby that I enjoy, and a lot of my community on YouTube enjoy doing as well. So this is decorative planning. And if you decide you want to grab some stickers from my shop, Plan Sarah Plan, you can use my YouTube viewers discount code, which is PSP YouTube 15. And it gets you 15% off. So I find that turning my planner upside down makes this part go a little better, and it keeps my stickers in the right place, and I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. And there's a weekly kit that accompanies this, or it complements it in the same theme, and it's just called Small Town Christmas, and it will work on like your weekly spread if you have an hourly planner or a vertical like I do. So now we've changed the color scheme, and we will do the same thing on the dashboard page and kind of just eliminate all traces of green. I might end up whiting out that little corner right there. I did just now, and I used my Tombow correction tape. This is my favorite whiteout, at least for this planner, and I find that the color matches the paper color very closely. And you don't have to do that. That's just because I wanted it to not have any trace of the green. And after we place these stickers, I'll come over here and fill these out. I have a way that I like to use my dashboard page every month, and I'm going to continue that same method. And normally I don't put all these stickers down right at the beginning, but I just want to get the green gone first. And you might be able to see that in the background here we have some little houses with snow-capped rooftops, and these are ice skaters in the background here, and I think the art in this is really fun. The graphics are really fun. And then I have a December topper here that will probably eliminate the rest of the green. We'll see. There might be a little hint of it, but that's okay with me. I'm satisfied with that. And then over here, it's really easy. All I do is put this washi strip that is like a midnight dark color with snow falling. And normally where I live, I don't have a white Christmas, but I do get snow occasionally. We do in December, but especially starting in January, we do. I write a prayer every month that is specifically for the month, and I haven't written it yet, but that will go here. And then on this notes page, the setup is very similar, except this will be where I put the memory verses that I've picked out for this month. And we'll have a memory verse header and just put it right there. And I have a couple of little Bible stickers that I like to flank the header with. and then some heart stickers that will kind of be the beginning of each of the verses. And you can see here that when I did this plan with me and used my stamps from the Erin Condren list markers, those bled through. So I'll cover that up with whiteout first of all, and then maybe we will put something else down at the bottom, like a strip of washi tape or something else, or maybe just a few stickers. But I think that takes care of most of the bleed through from that weekly spread in November. Do you see any more? I don't. I think we're good there. Okay, so let's fill out the month view first of all. And I have a sidebar sticker here that I like to fill out first of all. I just put a list of bills that I'm going to pay on this. So I'll flip back to November, make this easy, and copy. The bills are all the same, so I'll just copy them down onto the new sidebar. I've talked about this before, but in my planner, and I haven't heard that this has happened in anybody else's planner, this sidebar is wider than it's supposed to be for about 6 months. So I discovered that a few months ago. It didn't start at the beginning of the planner, which this one started in July. It started in, I think, October. And we'll be back to the correct size sidebar in May, I think. So what I'm doing is just putting a little bit of washi tape that I have. This is a brand that just says MT, and I got it in a set on Amazon several years ago. But that way, my sidebar can go all the way to the side, and we won't see any white right there. So let's turn the book this way. And pop it on. I've got a little gap there at the top, but I think that's going to be covered up with the header for the sidebar. So this is financial tasks, and it's really bill reminders, but I have a header that says financial tasks right here, and that's going to cover most of this. And I also have some little dollar signs that will cover the sides. So since this is blue, why don't we go with either black or red? I think red on the sides, and put financial tasks right there. I also have a little dollar sign that's blue, and I could put it, it's like that blue, kind of an evergreen color. All right, so the sidebar is all done now, and the next thing I want to do is put down some big full boxes before I put the numbers down, and I'll put my little scrap of washi tape on my sticker scraps page, and I also have a label for that. Now, some of you put a nice photo of the month, or a favorite photo on this page, or maybe you do a bunch of photos. That's a great idea. But I have just enjoyed making a collage that's kind of abstract with my divider pages. So the full boxes are on this sheet. 2 of them can't be written on, but I could put a sticker on them. And I have 4 that can be written on, or they can just serve as a decorative page. I think what I'm going to do is put a non-write-on one here on the 1st of January to mark the end of the month. And then we've got the little village houses and things right here. Maybe I'll alternate and do the 3rd of January with one of those. And then we may or may not put these on these 2. We could put deco there, but I like to put a big box for my Christmas recital with my piano students on the 8th. And My family Christmas is probably going to be on New Year's Eve with our kids. Then on Christmas Day, we will do something with the preceding generation. So my mom, my stepmom, whoever else in the family wants to come, we'll do that on Christmas Day. And in the background on this one are snowmen. These are trees. And we have the first day of winter here. Could use that. I'm going to be playing in a Christmas service on the evening of the 22nd, so I'll go ahead and use that there. Okay, then I've got washi tape made out of stickers for the border on the bottom of both of these pages and on the side of the left page. And it's that kind of midnight color with snowflakes. And we do live in a small town, but even if we didn't, I've always been fond of like movies that are set in a small town at Christmas time. Not so much Hallmark movies. I get a little bit tired of those. Although I have enjoyed my share of Hallmark Christmas movies. That's Jupiter barking. She must see a kitty cat outside. Jupiter is our grand dog. She gets super excited when she sees a kitty cat. Let's see if I did this right. Okay, there we go. So now we're all bordered. And we'll put this on the sticker scraps page. And now I think we can put the numbers down. I'm going to put the paydays down next, and my payday stickers are green. So I'm going to put them with the like darker midnight blue. And the way I've been doing that lately is to actually put the money right up on the left side of the day and then take the payday banner and put it perpendicular like that. I think that's really cute. At least for now, this is fun. I like to do it that way. And then my birthday stickers are red. And I know we're going to have a birthday in December because we have a granddaughter who is due in December. So that I need to hang on to. And after the paydays, I like to do self-care week or beauty week as I call it sometimes. So normally I help my mom with things 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So normally what I do is schedule a pedicure on Monday, the first Monday of the month, her haircut on the first Wednesday of the month, and a manicure on the first Friday of the month. But because I have a recital on the 8th, I'm going to free up some time Monday to do some work on the recital. And we're going to combine the manicure and pedicure on Friday. So we'll have her haircut, the manicure and pedicure on Friday. And I generally use the scalloped looking stickers for fun things or self-care type things. So I just wrote on these before placing them because that tends to make the job a little bit easier. And then I have some icon stickers to go with these. For the haircut, there's a comb and scissors. And for the mani and pedi, we have 2 bottles of nail polish, one blue and one red. Blue and red. Okay, that takes care of that. Let's fill in the Christmas recital. I wrote it kind of, well, I stacked it because I didn't think I would have enough room if I went left to right. But I also did one in print and the other one in cursive to just kind of give it a fun look, and then put a little 8th note in the flag. And I'm going to layer it on that sticker. We have 5 Sundays, so let's write church on these 5 stickers. I usually don't use these for church, but we're going to try it out. And I also have little icons to go with these, so let's experiment with how this might go. I like that. That's pretty good. So let's just do that on all 5 Sundays. Okay, and for 2 of these, I will be playing piano, so let's do something to signify that. Let's make one of these stickers for the first day of winter. I did the same little technique with printing one word and writing in cursive for the other. Let's make one for Christmas Day. I made one for Christmas Day and also for our family Christmas gift exchange. And I need to verify with everyone that that is going to be the same day that we always do it, but we always do it on Christmas Eve. I mean, New Year's Eve. So, and that's done in the evening usually, afternoon/evening. And we have little ones, so it might be early evening. And then let's do when my Christmas break or my winter break starts. So it's a big long break because our recital is a little earlier than normal. Normally I've gone with like the 15th or somewhere close to the 15th. This year it's on the 8th, so that means that I'm on break from lessons for 1, 2, 3, 4 whole weeks. So my break starts here. I am doing a collaboration with the Paper and Pen Girl again this December in her 25 Days of Planner Tips series. Mine will be on December 3rd. So Tamara, the Paper and Pen Girl, will have her video on day 1, Sunday the 1st. Then I think Plan with Lakin is on the 2nd, and Plan Sarah Plan, that's me, is on the 3rd. And there will be a different person that you may or may not have seen before on the subsequent 25 days. And so let's just put my Tamara, or my 25 days collab. And if you're wondering what pen I'm using, people often ask, this is not what it looks like. It is the outside of an Erin Condren gel pen with the Bold Blooms pattern. On the inside, I have a refill for Pilot Precise V5. So it's a fine tip and I can write nice and tiny with it. And I think it's a great inky pen. It's like my current favorite. So even though I love the feel of the vegan leather pens from Erin Condren, I especially love them with the Pilot Precise refill. The little cars that I have in my kit are, well, they can be used for anything that involves going somewhere, but I use them for car care day, which is when I gas up, vacuum out the car, run it through the car wash. And normally that's on Monday, but I'm going to be honest. I have not been enjoying doing it on Monday. I think Friday is actually better because it gets the car all cleaned up for the weekend. And I don't know, I don't drive a lot on the weekend unless we have like a road trip or something. But normally we don't. So I'm going to just scoot these over to Friday this time, see if I like that better. And I told my Facebook group, Plan Sarah Plans Planner Circle, that I had a cool story about Starbucks and about my dad to share. And so I will share that now. So my dad died on August the 20th, and he was a big fan of going to Starbucks. And so he had some Starbucks cards. He used to collect the points, and sometimes he would even call me up and say, Sarah, I have got to spend $20 in order to get such and such number of points, which I always thought was really funny. And so I have a Starbucks mug, I have a Starbucks tumbler that I have as a result of him needing to spend a certain number of dollars to get points. Well, one of the things that has made me sad since he died was that he used to bring me Starbucks all the time. And it would be like we'd have a driveway visit. He would just pull into the driveway and he would bring me Starbucks and we'd catch up quickly. And that was it. And I've really missed that. Well, I went to see my stepmother the other day, and she said, here's a Starbucks card that belonged to your dad, and I don't even know if there's any money on it, but you can just take it and find out if it has any money on it. So I did, and I went over to Starbucks, and I said, I'll pay with this card, and I don't know if it has anything on it. So the lady said, well, I can check for you. And she checked, and she came back and said, well, there's $200 on it. And you know what? I pretty much felt like crying, but didn't, because it was almost like Dad is still giving me Starbucks. And I thought, well, I could just come to Starbucks and get drinks, and he can be treating me to those drinks for a long time. And then I thought, well, it's going to run out at some point, and then that's just going to be over. And so I thought, why don't I do this? I'll take that $200 and go in, and just like my dad used to say, I've got to spend X number of dollars to get these points. And it was very funny when he did that. But what I could do is go into Starbucks and pick out several cups or mugs or whatever. They have those fancy tumblers and things, and get one for each member of the family and give it to them as a Christmas gift from Dad. And that way we all get a little gift from Dad this Christmas. I just feel like that way it would last. Of course, a cup could always break, but I feel like it has the potential to last longer than if I just went and let Dad treat me to my drink. That's going to be gone at some point and never come back again. So I feel like the cups have the potential to last longer. So that I thought was a really neat treat, and almost like Dad was giving me a gift from heaven. So I told you that I see my mom on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I help her just, with routine tasks and things that she could use help with. And instead of writing Mom Day on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to use my little dots. And there are more than just this in the kit, but I'll go into time lapse and be right back. Let's put Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus right here on Christmas Day. And maybe the star right up here. I know a lot of people have their tree up already if they decorate for Christmas, and we don't yet. It's right now 2 days after Thanksgiving. The reason is we have these pencil thin trees, artificial trees that are pre-lit. All the lights stopped working last year. And so you might think this is hilarious. For 3 years, I've had, at least 2, I have had the tree decorated, both trees. One for the dining room, one for the living room. I just keep them decorated. They are skinny enough that I can, even though they're tall, I can manage to carry them downstairs and store them until the following Christmas, and then I don't have to redecorate. But now I have to take all the decorations off and take all the pre-lit lights off. And I hope that's not going to be difficult because they came with the lights. I'm just going to cut them out and pull the cords out the best that I can, and then just light them with new lights that I've bought. And so that is the holdup. I haven't done that yet, and it's on my list for this weekend, and I hope I get that done, because when my students come back next week, they enjoy seeing the Christmas decorations up for their final week of piano. So I would like to have that done. All right, the headers I've just put on are memories this month. This is for photos, sticker kits or themes for the weeklies, and then my goals for the month. So I've already worked on my PowerSheets to help me establish what my goals are this month, and that's going to inform what I put here. For the kits, I think I will just write on this. I thought about doing little stickers, like I could cut one of these in half. Ooh, I like it, actually. Let's do it. We're going to cut these in half. And I'm going to fold them non-sticky sides together like that, and hopefully they will be about the right size. And I should, before I even stick this, I should find out how many weeks there are going to be. Okay, so there are really 4. I've already done this. This was mostly November, so we have 4 left in December. So we need 4 of these half stickers, and maybe they'll just all be red. And this should be higher up. So like right underneath that blue header would be about right. And then we'll do this one pretty close to that. I almost always underestimate how much room I'm going to need here. So let's see if these fit okay. Just kind of folding in half without creasing it. And we'll see how it goes. They're not all exactly the same size, are they? But they're pretty close. Okay, I'm pleased with this. I gave myself more space than I normally do, so it worked out a little bit better. And what I'm going to do is put the dates in there. And then I'm going to show you the kits that I've picked out, plus one viewer's choice theme. Okay, so not working in order. Viewer's choice was just choose any theme at all. I put this up in my Facebook group and it was a poll. I did not add any options. Just members of my Facebook group added the options and voted on them. And the winner was a nativity themed kit. So I ordered a kit from Etsy and it's a nativity theme and it has not arrived yet, but it is supposed to arrive later, like on the 3rd, maybe the first week. Like by the time this is uploaded, it'll almost be here. And I think I can pop a picture of it on the screen. I believe the name of the shop was Stellar Fox. If not, I will edit out what I just said and pop the actual name of the shop up. So the final week is going to be the nativity theme, the 23rd through the 29th. The week before that is going to be the kit that matches this monthly kit. It's called Small Town Christmas. It's from my shop, and it has the same vibes and a few different elements in it that are not in the monthly kit. The week before that is going to be Boulder Bond, Winter's Charm, and I have it right here so I can show it to you. Winter's Charm is more like an elegant look. It's not specifically a Christmas kit, but a wintry kit that has golds and silvers and kind of a spruce color green. Those event labels right there are really beautiful. And date covers. Look at this stuff here on the full boxes. So pretty. This is the kind of elegance that I dreamed of when I was a little girl. And then the checklists are with snowflakes and some deco from her journaling kits. Bonnie is who I'm talking about. And these are all beautiful. They're more like for your notebooks, your bullet journals, your compact vertical, even a planner like this, but I can't possibly put all of these in one weekly spread, so I will save some of these and maybe use on Christmas envelopes. Beautiful stickers. And for the first week, or the first full week in December, I have put together kind of a hodgepodge that was started by some leftovers from the Gold Project. And when I say leftovers, what I should say is this. I ordered a kit from the Gold Project last year, and Kristen sent some extras. So this washi set and these stickers were among those extras. Those are from the Gold Project. And then I have some stickers from Design Lovely Studio that I printed maybe 2 years ago and have not used. May or may not use those. And then I made some date headers and some stickers that include things that I normally put in my weekly spread, but I designed this a long time ago, maybe even a year ago, and some full boxes. So this has been sitting in my stash too long, and I'm going to be using that for my next weekly plan with me, and I guess I'll call it Gold Project Plus. Okay, so I like to share the themes for the coming weeks for those of you who like to plan in the same theme, whether you switch up the dates or not. I like to give you a little heads up, and that way you can order if you like. Now, my book of the month is going to be fun. I've already shared what the book is going to be in my Facebook group. It's an Amish family Christmas. I have read some Amish Christmas books before, and I just thought they were the sweetest thing. I am thrilled to read that one, but I'm also reading the 12-week year. So that one is very kind of urgent in that when I set up my PowerSheets for next year, I want to have read the 12-week year first because it helps you to think in terms not of annual goals, but of a 12-week year, because it operates on the principle that a lot of us work better when we don't have as much time before us as an entire year. So you basically set goals for a 12-week period. I've only read the first 4 chapters. I've started it already because I wanted to jump on it. So I think I will print out 2 book covers and maybe use washi tape so that on the top one, so that we can pick it up and see what was underneath for the second book. So they're this big. I can't fit them both on here, and I could have made a collage, but I didn't. So what I'll probably do is put my favorite looking cover on top and stagger them and use washi tape on the top one instead of peeling off the sticker paper backing. So maybe we'll do like, well, this one has room for washi tape. This one doesn't. So maybe we'll do it like this. Let's put this one here. That's an Amish family Christmas. It's by Shelley Shepherd Gray. This one could go here. And I could actually just take off part of this. Let's do that. And you can probably hear Jupiter. She is ready for her walk. And I am not ready to take her yet. And so she's protesting. Let's do this. I'm going to use my slice tool and not push all the way through, but just enough that I can cut this backing off. There it goes. And I've also got a header that says Book of the Month, so I may want to do it like this. Okay, so now in the future, when I want to see what my book was, I can always lift up like that to see it. I don't know. That was probably not the best way to do it, but I printed with my HP Sprocket Select. That is linked in the video description. And anything else that I'm using that you wonder what it is, if I use it all the time, it's definitely going to be linked in the video description. So my Book of the Month header is right here, and I don't know how this is going to look with 2 books. Well, we'll see. I think it's fine. It's fine. The only thing I'm not crazy about is that when I peel up on this, the backing on that sticker paper tries to come up. So hopefully I won't be doing that very often. Okay, and then this is going to be on hold. I think I'm going to print out a bunch of photos for all the months that I haven't done my photo memories yet, and do a little video of doing like 6 months worth of memory keeping on my dashboard page. And we'll go ahead and fill in the goals. I'll show you my Power Pages. I always call it Power Pages. Sorry, it's PowerSheets. Power Pages is something that we use in piano teaching. It's from Piano Pronto Publishing, and it's Power Pages, which is like a theory workbook. Here's my tending list for December. And so what I'm going to do is pull my goals and tasks over obviously I won't pull all of these things over, but probably the biggies, and put them here on my goals. So those are the main things. I didn't tell you who the authors of the 12-week year are, and this is also not the 12-week year original book. I'm doing both. So I'm listening on Audible to the 12-week year. This is a printed book that I bought a copy of because it's a workbook. This is the 12-week year field guide, but these are by Brian Moran and Michael Lennington. Let's flip over to the notes page right beside my sticker scraps and do the memory verses next. And I've chosen some verses that have to do with the birth of Christ, and two of these are maybe not your typical ones. Here's an example. So this doesn't really point to the coming of Christ, but it points to Christ in the Old Testament. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over the livestock, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth." Genesis 1:26. So ask yourself, who is God talking to when he said, "Let us make man in our image"? The next one, and that's for December 9th through the 15th. And Mary said, "My soul glorifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior." Luke chapter 1, verse 46. Instead, he gave up his divine privileges. He took the humble position of a slave and was born as a human being. When he appeared in human form, he humbled himself in obedience to God and died a criminal's death on a cross. That's from Philippians. It's chapter 2, verses 7 and 8. That's not one that I typically think of as a Christmas verse, but I think it's very fitting. My last verse is, "Surely God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. The Lord himself is my strength and my defense. He has become my salvation." Isaiah 12, verse 2. So now I have a little bit of room for deco. All right, since I haven't written the prayer yet, I am taking a bit of a risk putting this nativity scene in the corner, but I'll just try to be mindful that I need to at least shrink my font or format it so that there is a space here in the corner for that sticker. So let's just recap what we've done. This is where my prayer of the month will go. If you want to have my prayer of the month, it is a free download whenever I write it. I add it to the files area of my Facebook group, Plan Sarah Plans Planner Circle, and I cannot let you in unless you answer all 3 questions, so just be sure to do that. Here's the monthly view, and I will add more to this. I have some event labels left over, more than just those, but we are expecting our first granddaughter, and I can't wait to put some announcement of that on this spread. And I haven't intentionally, I have not booked a lot of this month other than my essentials like the Christmas recital and of course Christmas Day and our family Christmas, because I want to be available to spend a lot of time with my new granddaughter, but also our grandsons. And for our youngest grandson, this will be his first Christmas, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I just added, since I used up the nativity with Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus on the month view, I just put the 3 kings here, and we're just having little vignettes. So these are the 3 kings, and these are some animals in the stable and then an angel there. And I have quite a bit left over, which I can use if I want to. I might just consolidate these onto one sheet. In fact, I can go ahead and add this scallop sticker to that and throw this away. And I am saving these birthday stickers for when baby girl gets here. And I'll probably just put these in the back of my planner for use in the coming days. And that is it. That's all I'm going to do. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. There is no silly question, especially if you're new to this sort of planning and you have any questions about it. I'm always happy to answer. And I thank you for spending your time with me. And I'll see you again next time.